What's up, everyone? Robert here. Um, Wanted to talk to you guys today about a few things going on in my life. One in particular is my sister. Um, she's had kind of a rough go at it. Though, some of the things she's gotten herself into. Was due to faulty judgment. She is not an angel by any means. Um, but with that said, she absolutely needs some help as far as motivation goes, which is my topic for today is motivation. How to find motivation and how to create a plan and execute that plan to reach a goal. It's not easy for everyone to do. I know some people out there, they go to school, they graduate college, and have a clear, focused path, and get there, and things are fine. But for many of us, we struggle. We struggle with depression. We struggle with loneliness. We struggle with a lot of different issues that some people just don't understand, and even myself, I've struggled with depression a good amount of my life. I've struggled with some other hard issues. I struggled with many issues before the age of 18, and after the age of 18, things weren't easy at all. I could have cared less about school, and I was a partier. So as the years progressed, I ended up, living with mom and my stepfather for a long time, and things really didn't start to click in until my mid to late 20s. And by then, it kind of hits you like a ton of bricks, and you realize that you've wasted a lot of time, a lot of precious time. Um, Time is all we have. Time is our most valuable asset, and when you waste those early years where you could be building the foundations to get somewhere in life, if you waste those years on partying and not caring, which a lot of us do, we end up in jobs that we have to take to make something of ourselves. And even in my mid to late 20s, I wasn't doing that. I still was just kind of living, with mom and doing what I could. Eventually, I opened up my small business, which did okay. It got me through, but my fiance left me. My fiance now, but she wasn't my fiance at the time. She left me, and I went through some really hard times with that. I did not continue with the business because I was the only person making things run besides her. She was my help. As soon as my help was gone, I folded emotionally and business-wise. I folded. So from there, I went back to my mom's. I was living in an apartment at the time. I went back to my mom's, and I ended up getting a job in restoration, something I have done for many, many, many years. I have about 8 years of restoration experience right now. And I met a man who was my age, but he was extremely successful in what he had done. He had built a company. At the time, it was about 2 years old, but he was doing very well, just killing it. And at the time I came on board, we had this huge $500,000 project. My stepfather was in on it, and I got called in to clean some fans, believe it or not. And that small little opportunity turned into this huge life-changing experience, because what happened, I was introduced to this gentleman. We had a bond. He realized that I had a lot more to offer than just cleaning, and I eventually became a big part of the company. essentially there was three of us running the company, and I was that third person, which was fantastic. I had amassed a good amount of savings within just a few years, and soon my mom, my stepdad, and myself, we had to move from the house we were living in. And by that time, I had enough money to go out on my own. I ended up leaving the company just around that time, and I wanted to go and sell cigars because I'm a cigar aficionado. I love cigars. Anyways, long story short, I ended up finding a condo of my own with my fiance now. I set a goal to, work in cigars. I found a job where I could sell cigars, and the job is solid. It's not the best paying job. It's not the kind of money I was making, but it's solid. It's reliable. The check is there every 2 weeks when it's supposed to be there. So I had set goals. I had made those goals, and now I am living with my fiance in a condo. 2 cars, several bank accounts. Credit is pretty good. When it was horrible before, have a good amount of savings. Just had twin boys. So a lot of great things have happened to me since then. But I do have goals. I still have things I want to accomplish in my life. I'm not set on my path yet. There's a lot of things I want to do still, and I'm not quite where I want to be in life yet. I'm getting there. I'm moving there, but I'm not. But for those of you who are struggling, who feel like there's no way out, because I felt like that many times in my life where I thought I couldn't do anything. At one point, I was so convinced that my stomach, because I was sick to my stomach a lot, that I was so convinced that I had these issues that I thought I was disabled. I thought I couldn't get a job. I thought no matter what I do, I wouldn't be able to work anywhere. It was that bad. I basically convinced myself that I couldn't do anything, and therefore I was disabled. It wasn't until I had those opportunities, this small, what was supposed to be a day or two turned into this giant opportunity, and I took it, and from there things just snowballed, and my confidence snowballed, and I think it has to start with your confidence in yourself. You have to find confidence in yourself, and from there you have to just start somewhere. You have to start somewhere, no matter what it is and where it is. You have to do something. Start somewhere. Find a base and save. Save as much as you possibly can. I cannot stress the importance of saving money. Anytime you go to buy something, you think to yourself, do I really need that right now? Do I need this item right this second? And if the answer is no, or if the answer is even, I can do without it, or maybe, or you can't come to the answer, come back to it later. Think about it. Don't spend right away just because you have money in your pocket. That money is much better put away in a bank, in a savings, than it is being bought on a pair of sneakers or something when you already have shoes on your feet. A pair of jeans when you already have several pairs of jeans in your closet, or whatever it is, and CD when you can listen to the radio. So my best advice is absolutely find that base and save money. Instead of going to Mariano's or Jewel or whatever the high-end kind of place, go to Aldi. Ramen noodles. You hear a lot of people say that, but live as tightly as possible for a while. Because it won't always be that way. But at first, live as tightly as possible, because saving money is going to come into play big time in your life. For sometimes there are emergencies when you need money, but not only that, but money will create opportunities eventually. But from there, you just gotta kind of, find that confidence in yourself. Find something that you can do, even if it's $10, $12, 10, 8, 9, 10, $12 an hour, stick with it. Stick with it. Put money away and do whatever you can. Get online. Try to find different ways to sell things here and there and save that money. Do whatever you can. Hustle. I know some bad connotations have come on the word of hustling, but hustle, in a good sense. Hustle as hard as you can. Find as many different ways to make money when you're not making money. If you can work for 12, 13, 14 hours a day, even if you only have a 6-hour shift at your day job, work another 6 doing whatever you can somewhere else. Look at every single angle you can and make as much as you can and save as much as you can. If you can live with your parents who are going to help you, or live with somebody who's going to help you, even better. Because just explain to them what you're doing. If they see that you're working hard, that you're doing everything you can to make it, then I believe that they're not going to disrupt you. Don't overstay, because once you're set, then go on and move to better things. Move out, find a place and move on with your life. But if you're stuck in a rut right now, save money. If you don't have a job, get one this second. Save money. Get online. Find resources. Do everything you can to be able to either make money or save money, and both. And from there, you want to build. You build your foundation. You build a skill set. You build a nest egg, and things will start to open up for you eventually. It will. It took a long time for me for things to actually open up in my life. And by no means am I a super successful guy at all. Do I have a skill set? Yes. Do I have a long work history now? Absolutely. Am I rich? No way. Am I on this path to greatness? No. But I do have an idea of where I want to go. And I am trying very hard to continue to keep on that path that I want to go. Like I said, I just had twins. That throws a wrench into a lot of plans, but at the same time, it's also a goal. Because they're my sons, and I have, it's a motivator as well. The biggest motivator is yourself, and from there, now if you have children, then that motivator should be them. If you have a mother, well, I'm sure you have a mother, but your mother is not passed away, if she's there, and even if she has passed away, or your father, make them proud. Whoever you care about in your life, use them as a secondary motivator. But at the end of the day, do it for yourself, because when you go to bed at night after working so hard and knowing that you're on your way, you're gonna sleep well, you're gonna feel good, and that's just one part of it. That's just a simple, foundation. Now, there's a lot of other things that go into it, such as your environment around you, health. Your health, a lot to do with it. I work out every single morning, whether it's cardio or lifting weights or whatever it is. I work out very hard. I do smoke. My health isn't the greatest, but I'm trying. I'm still working on it. None of us are perfect, and if anybody claims to be perfect, they're bullshitting you. They're lying to you big time, because nobody is perfect. So know that you're not perfect either. You don't have to be perfect to get on the road to being successful, to pull yourself up by your bootstraps and do something that's going to make a good life for you eventually. Now, does that mean you're going to have to work hard labor? Maybe. But does that mean you're going to work hard labor for the rest of your life? No, not if you don't want to. Because there's so much out there these days, even though a lot of people complain about the job market and stuff like that, and I understand, but there are so many opportunities that will open themselves to you once you're able to look at a bigger picture, you'll realize that there's a lot more than just, backbreaking labor or, menial small jobs at McDonald's or Burger King or whatever. And that's the place you got to start. Like I said, you have to start somewhere, and you have to start saving money. But yeah, that is, my thing. Get a small base. Start small and grow as much as you can. Save as much as you can. Saving is huge. If you can get the help from others, do it. Take as much help as you can now, and eventually, when you don't need that help, thank everybody, maybe repay them back in some way, and move forward, and you'll see things open up in your life. My sister, like I said, is going through a very difficult time in her life, and I'm trying to help her as much as possible, and so is my own mother. And I've explained this to her as well. You have to start somewhere. You have to save. If you have to get out right now, then save as much as you can to get into a place and work from there. But, you got to survive. It's all about surviving. And if you are painted into a corner, sometimes that is all the motivation you need. Thank you for watching very much. I will make a follow-up video to the one you just saw. Please hit like, please subscribe, share my videos, and have a great day, a great week. If there's anything you want to say, please leave it in the comments section. Maybe we can have a discussion about this, take this a little bit further. If you have something you want me to talk about or you want to get into, let me know. I'll make a video about it. This channel is all about you, what I can do to help, and what we can do to help each other. Thank you very much.